everybody, and welcome back to another video. The background might look a little different to you guys, and that is because I am actually on spring break. I am staying in a hotel all by myself for the very first time ever. It's not nerve-wracking at all. If you have watched the last video, you will have known what this video is about. If you don't know what this video is about based off the title, I am doing free little library hunting in the area where I am for spring break. I started doing this yesterday and realized I didn't film for it. I did a trial run where I went to look at a free little library, and I actually replaced one book and got two instead. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for the journey. Let's see how well this plays out, because I only have so much time, and we'll see how far we get. So I'm at the first one. It's quite big. There's like 3 of them. I'm parked right in front of the person's house because that's where it is, and it's in like a really cute neighborhood. And I'm going to pick one book. Don't think the people are home. I've been trying to get rid of this book for a while because it's kind of a kid's book, and this one I think will fit perfectly because there's a playground in this backyard, so there might be kids. And I'm sorry for the weird angles because I cannot see very well with the sun, and also I have new glasses on the way. But I'm gonna put this book in there. I never read it. I got it for Christmas. It is a middle grade book from a different free little library that I think my mom picked out. So let's see. They got a cute little bench. This one is massive. So I'm gonna try my best not to take any books that I don't know. So I'm gonna stick mine in here first. Maybe I'm gonna stick it actually farther down, because if it's a kid, I bet you they are short just like me. I see this person a lot. The book that I was actually really wanting to go for, it looks like it's in really bad condition, but I might still take it, and maybe I will maybe switch it out if I find another copy in a different free little library. They have a cute little light up here. Does it work? No? Oh well. So the book that I was going for was this one. I saw someone reading this book, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've seen this book a lot of places, and I think it would be really cute to add to my collection unless I can find a better copy. So let's move on to the next free little library. We are at the next one. I can't believe how close they were to each other, and I didn't go to this one first. I'm so used to having free little libraries spread out. So this one had kids in the picture because I use the free little library app, and some of them have pictures to show like people who have these. And once again, it's in front of another house that has like neighborhood watch, and so I'm trying to be careful with how long I stay here. I think I'm gonna put a poetry book in there. I know a lot of you guys have probably read this book before because it used to be very popular. I am choosing not to, just because I haven't really been into poetry lately, and I don't think I could fit it onto my TBR. I got this out of a free little library back at home, and now it's going to go into another one so I can get a different book. Oh, it's so cute. It's so tiny. It's really hard for me to see because of the sun. This one has only a couple of books in it. I thought maybe it would have had some kids' books in it. The kids that were in the picture. I'm not really seeing anything that I like. Daily devotions for peak performance. Sounds like my boyfriend. Thanks for that. I don't see anything in here that I like, so maybe I'm just gonna keep my book and go to another one. So I went to one that doesn't exist, and I know for the free little library you have to like you have to go and basically get a plaque that says you're part of it to be on the app. And I know this because there was one in my hometown that's no longer there. I remember that was the whole reason why I wanted to go to do Free Little Libraries, was because of this one that was directly in town, and then it got knocked over, and then they never fixed it, and then they just got rid of it altogether, but it's still marked on the app that it's there. And so I went to one that's like a little bit outside of Waukesha. That's where I am right now. And it says that it's located in Madison, but it's not. It's not actually there. So I'm going to another one. There's like 5 in a circle, or I assume there is, because I have to do some walking to get to it, because the area that I'm in is kind of like I want to say their Main Street downtown area, and so all of them are kind of in like walking distance from each other. I don't know if I'll be carrying the books with me, or if I'm just gonna bring one around and try my best to just maybe rearrange some books. I have to bring my other phone with me so I can see where I'm going. I think what we're gonna have to do, excuse the motorcycle that's driving by, I think what I'm gonna do is to get out of this area, because it seems very awkward. It just feels like tiny New York, and I've been to New York, but you can easily get lost in it. I walked down to the corner where I thought it was located, because it said it's there. It ended up being a location to a donut shop, and let me tell you, the Free Little Library was not inside the donut shop, because I checked. So I'm going to look at the app, because it says there's 5 all in this little downtown area, and I'm not sure if they're actually there or not. So I'm going to go around, and if I do see one, I will let y'all know. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up probably backing out of this area and going somewhere that's a little easier to drive and be able to get to in like nice neighborhoods and such, because there's literally a police car behind me with its lights on, and I don't know why. Man, the sun is bright. I literally went 2 minutes down the road and found the next one. It's located at a church, so I don't know if I'm going to expect to find anything good at it. It's at I want to say Matthias's Episcopal Church. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. On the map here, it says it's like located right next to the First Presbyterian Church of Waukesha. So let's try the poetry book again, because who doesn't like poetry? And I can actually see it this time. See, here's the tiny little library. Isn't it so cute? I guarantee it's gonna be like all church books. Or maybe not. I'm just gonna put my phone up here. It's got a little bit of Debbie. Just okay. Not too many kids' books. The Last Heir to Blackwood Library. That seems interesting. What kind of book is it? Oh. I feel like it has things to do with witches. I don't do witches. And then this one, Ava Glass's Emma. This is a thriller. I might like this one. I think I'm going to switch this one out for this one. Goodbye Poetry. Hello Thriller. And I just want to take a look at this other one. Me Talk Pretty One Day. I don't know what that means. Next Free Little Library. I am literally parked in somebody's driveway right now for this one, because there's no parking on the street. So I'm gonna go really quick. This book, I filmed something and then I deleted it beforehand. That was gonna be for this video. I got a blind date with a book at an antique store, and it was this book, and I read like one chapter of it and I wasn't into it. So we're gonna stick it in this Free Little Library, or at least we can try to. And hopefully I can do this really quick so people don't wonder why I'm in the driveway. I will not be taking anything out of this Free Little Library because, I'm not even going to open it because I can see inside it's got Amish books, except for these ones here, but none of them interest me. So I'm just going to move on. Why I always have to park in people's driveways when I'm in this area, the houses are getting older the farther I go. And I'm pretty sure this person's a Democrat with the flag they got in front of their house. I'm not political on this channel, trust me. I won't bring it up, but this is a cute little library, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully I can do this real quickly. Oh, they got it addressed as there's young ones in here. Oh, that is so cute. And then they got older ones up here. And then they got like little pages. This one here, that is so cute. They actually, I think that if I remember correctly, they have an Instagram account, and I might have to look at it. Girl, wash your face. I think I've heard of that book before. Holding up the universe. And they got Paper Town. I might grab Paper Town only because that's one I know. But I kind of know Girl Wash Your Face too. But I haven't read it. So we're going to stick this in here. Probably going to be like the oldest book that's in here. I think there's supposed to be a cover for this one. So I'm going to leave that in here. Just because. The Little Book of Mindfulness. Now we're going to take Paper Town. That's exciting. Oh, it's from Half Price Books. There's a lot of stickers on this book. The sun's getting really hot. I'm in another person's driveway. This one's pretty cute too. I found out why I have to park in a lot of people's driveways. It's because I am by the university that's here, Wisconsin's first college, or first university, Carroll University, and it's huge, and you can hardly park anywhere. So I've been parking in people's driveways. Wow, this one's really tiny. Look how tiny it is. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. How do you get this open? Oh, you twist it. Okay. Maybe just like you. Okay, so there's little books here. Tom Clancy. Let's do it. By the way, this is the book I want to put in there. This was the book I got yesterday, and I didn't really care for it. I'm not gonna read this one. I'm just gonna give out reading something else. I really like this one. I don't know if I want it. Maybe he just likes you. Oh, this is the classic book. This is a middle age. These are all middle grade, kind of. This one isn't. I know for a fact it isn't. It's pretty big. The conclusion to the darkly seductive series of a modern day Robin Hood. You know what? I'm gonna keep my book and put it in a different one. But this one was quite cute. It is getting really hot out here. I took my coat off. I am officially in my last free little library that's in the circle here. And I think I'm going to take a break then. But for you guys, it's not going to be a break because it's just going to go on to the next one. I have to use the restroom and I might be switching into shorts and doing some other stuff. But let's go to this one. I'm actually parked on the street for once. I'm just waiting for all the cars to go past so I can get out. Oh, there are just old books in here too. I don't know why, but this free little library kind of stinks. I don't know why. Kind of doesn't smell correct. Yep, just all old books. And this is everybody that's been I think that everybody that's been in here. So I'm not gonna leave one here, but I think this one is cute. It kind of smells weird. Let me do some explaining. It is now a day later. For you guys, it's been a second. I'm in a different outfit, in a different vehicle, in a different town. I may have wanted to get to this part, but I ended up like running out of time to do this last part. So I'm at my last, I think it's 2 free little libraries that I have, and I have 1 book left. So we will see if I can stretch it out. If you remember this book, I DNR'd it last month because I just didn't like it. And so I am parked next to one, and I think the other one is just a walk down from here. So I'm going to show you guys those ones. So there is one here, a white one, and then farther down there's a little barn looking one. And I pass these every single time that I go to Griffin's house. And I've always wanted to look inside them. This one I saw was wide open yesterday. Something had it gotten blown wide open. So I am going to look here. Sorry for the weird angles. I'm not necessarily looking at my camera. I'm not really seeing anything in this one that I particularly like. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the other one. I like the little flag though that they have down at the bottom here. They should really get a latch to keep that closed. And here is this one, the book barn, it says. And by the looks of it, I can already tell that there's books in here that I don't necessarily need. I'm not seeing any I would really like. Ooh, that one's got a bug smashed on the back of it. That is because it's a white blank book. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch this out actually. I'm gonna take the blank book over this one because I really don't want this anymore. Bye, book. Did you guys think that I was going to leave the last book swap of a free little library? It's basically a sketchbook that had a spider smashed on the back of it? Well, you thought wrong because I found another one. I actually went to a tiny little nicer looking neighborhood not far from the last one to switch this out one more time. Here it is, tiny little one. I think this might have better results in it. I think so. Do you remember reading these books when we were like in like elementary school or something? Well, I'm gonna put this clean little journal in here. You can find a better home than me. What does these say? I don't know what that is. So I'm thinking either this one, Snowflower and the Secret Fan, actually. Let's do that one instead, because I know about that one. I don't remember how. I think it was a book that they did in high school. They got some book of the month books in here. And they also have this one too that I've never heard of. Can back up a little bit, and I like this one too. So you see, they told you they just got a lot of nice books in here, but I'm gonna leave off on this one. This video I feel like is taking forever for me to do, and that's because I'm on spring break right now. And so yeah, I am back home now, and I'm about to show you guys the results of these videos of of these books. And yeah, I did get new glasses because I started filming this on Monday. I did a little bit on Tuesday, and then it's now Thursday, and I'm gonna get to this. So I'm gonna show you the book and maybe read you a little bit about each book with the ratings on Goodreads. I also decided, you know, people how they like to tab books when they see things, or they like to mark them up and stuff. Well, I have materials for that, but I don't really like doing that because I don't know why I don't want to mark them up. Just because I don't want them a little trashy. So going ahead with the first two books, actually, because I wasn't able to get rid of the one that I found. I didn't film these because I was with Griffin and I just was doing a trial run to see if the Free Little Libraries in the area might be good or not. So I ended up getting two Colleen Hoover books, and I think I am gonna plan on cleaning them up if they have tabs on them to, just do that and then tab them so they look like they, haven't been sitting in a tiny little library on the side of the road somewhere for a really long time. Anyways, this first one that I have here is, I'm saying Verity, I think. And let's see here. Based off just using the book for knowledge. Copyright 2018, so a couple years. Because Lowen Ashley is a struggling writer on the brink of a financial ruin when she accepts the job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. And as you can tell, I'm having a hard time reading because I am not at school right now. This originally cost $17, and it is fiction. And let me see the Goodreads rating for it. 4.3 stars on Goodreads. That's good. I don't know what the tiny little tag says though of where somebody got it from. It says 35% off. And I don't know what kind of tag that is. If anybody knows if maybe this tag came from like a bookstore or not, let me know. And then the other one here, this one I was trying to get rid of because I didn't know if I was going to be really into it or not. This is Ugly Love by the same author and published 2014. And I'm not going to read the background just because if you want to look it up for yourself and read them, or if you've already read them, you can let me know down below what you thought of the book. I didn't know if I was going to like this one or not because it's kind of like romance. It says fiction down below, but like a romantic fiction. And I'm not very much into romance books necessarily. My top favorites, I would have to say, are like historical fiction, dystopian, and then some kind of like mystery or even contemporary romance. Not fantasy romance, contemporary romance. Specifically, if it says it on the book, that is contemporary romance. And this is actually rated 4.01 stars on Goodreads, so apparently this book is better than the other book, but we will see. Next, the first one you guys actually got to see, or was in that really nice neighborhood, was this book, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I do know some of my coworkers have read this book. By the way, this is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I know some of my coworkers have read this. It's in bad conditions, as you can tell, because it's like all flat forward like this. I guess maybe from sitting in the library for so long. And so if I ever find a better condition, like of any of my books that might look like trash, if I find a better, cleaner, gently used version, I will definitely switch them out. I will never ever buy a brand new copy of the book for it, just because I like the idea of secondhand used books, like whether it be from Goodwill, a used bookstore, or the Free Little Libraries, just because I know there was someone else who potentially owned the book and got to love the book enough where they were able to then put it on the shelf and say, here's for somebody else to read. And this one also has a tag on it too, so. But I heard that this is a really good book. It is 4.4 stars on Goodreads, and I've seen it in many, many videos, so I might end up having put this on my TBR soon. Also, I failed to mention this book came out in 2017, so it's been a while and it's still pretty popular. The next one I have here, I had never seen this one before, so I'm assuming that it's either middle grade or it's one of those like private published books. I'm not sure though. The place I actually got the Free Little Library I got it from, that was from the church, they actually have stickers in here saying that whoever put it in there, it originated from the church and now it's to me. So it might not have had a previous owner. I'm not sure. This is Alias Emma. This is the first one, I think, of two, is what I said on Goodreads, by Ava Glass. And this one is a thriller. Ooh. I don't know if I've read any thrillers yet without looking. And I'm trying to look at the copyright. The copyright is 2022. It's only 3 years old, which I think is great. And it looks like, by the looks of it, it looks like it's rather short here. So, like, the book, the book itself is only 269 pages with the little page at the back, and then there's a reader's guide, and then the, like, next book, I guess, with a few chapters, like 5 chapters of the next book. So in case I really like this and I want to read the next book, I can already read like 5 chapters into the book just with this one alone. And this book on Goodreads is 3.78 stars. I keep forgetting to say certain things. I think it's because I'm too focused on other things right now. And I've been really wanting to get this video done. So the next one, I'm trying to remember where I got this one. You'll have to look back in the video, but you probably already know because you're watching this all in one go, is the classic Paper Towns by John Green. I have a John Green book up there. If you can't see that little blue one right there, that's The Fault in Our Stars. Remember when John Green was like really popular, coming out with books left and right when I was like, I want to say middle school, high school, and I didn't read any of the books. And so I'm super excited about being able to read this one. And this one's got tags galore on it because it's got like a half price books one on there. I'm assuming there was like a used secondhand bookstore, maybe wherever this is, it was at an actual store at some point, and now it's in my hands, meaning that it's got a serious amount of love in it, and you can tell by the corners. This was copyrighted in 2008, so that would be not even when I was in middle school, in elementary school. That makes me feel weird. I think it was the movies that came out when I was in like high school, and the rating for that one is 3.7 stars on Goodreads. Now, the last book that I have here, I think, and I want to be correct on this book, I remember hearing about it when I was in high school. Like, it was an option I could read for an English assignment, and I chose not to because I chose to do another one, I think. And that is Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa C. This is a very, very small book. This is fiction as well. 2005 when it came out, and ooh, I don't know. We will see if I like this kind of style where the book, because of how small it is, the words are like from exactly the top of the page all the way down to the bottom of the page with no spacing. We will see if I even like that, because I think I'm like really behind on my reading right now, and that's because the books that I'm reading, the pages are like start at the very top of the page and go all the way down with no spaces. And also because I'm on spring break and I don't really have a lot of time for reading because I'm busy actually doing fun things. Not that reading isn't fun. This is 4.09 stars on Goodreads. And I'm going to clean these books up to make them look nice and neat. And I might I'm going to keep all of them. But I'll give them maybe 2 to 3 months on my shelf. If I don't pick them for my TBR, they're going to go back into Free Little Libraries for new ones. So did you guys like this video? I sure hope that you did, because it was a long process of a video to do, and it's something new that I thought would be enjoyable for you guys. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe down below if you want to see more content, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when a new video comes out. I've been trying to get out at least one every single week or every 2 weeks. It's been a slower process now as it gets nicer outside, and I just want to go outside instead of sitting in here all the time. Comment down below if you have read any of these books and if you like them, or if you have any recommendations for me. And don't forget to add me on Goodreads. The link is down below. You might have to copy paste it though into a search engine or something, or you can look up the name, and maybe follow me, and we can become friends and share recommendations, talk about books and stuff. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.